I've just noticed, replying to your comments about more serious reality-oriented subjects, that if I don't talk around them like I just did, then I get censored by YouTube. And that's almost a great litmus test for the truth, because the closer you get to the truth, the more likely you are to get censored. How's that for a conspiracy theory, injectoids? Yep. Lovely spot. Oh yes, great artwork. Oh. Oh, this goodbye from me. Oh. That is the peachy moon rising. Yeah. Better close that rear door in case he jumps up in there. I got wheat and bananas. A rat paradise in here. What another beautiful day in May. I think it's time to get my base coat done. Notice as well, the aeroplane tracks don't stay behind. Maybe they've run out of additive. Well, I was wondering how hard it would be to take my shirt off while holding the phone, but that was one of those things that was much easier than I thought. Now sometimes I press record and I don't have a thought in my head. There's no scenery to look at. Just a fat bloke in his mid-50s, struggling with long-term unemployment, talking waffle with moobs. Those are hanging around a bit. The noble quest for the perfect tan 2022 begins. Followed by a non sequitur walk in the forest. I am ever so tentatively, step by step, getting myself back on the path to reprising my computer programming career. Wow. And that's thanks to James getting me in touch with his friend. Those last 2 years were hard. But I hope I've showed many of you who are going through hard times, you know, through the government moving the goalposts or whatever the cause is, that suffering can be alleviated by gratitude and the joy of the company of others and sharing your story. This is the beauty of social media, obviously. At its current stage, can't tell too many truths here, but yeah, I've had so much fun meeting you lot and all the amazing ideas for rebuilding my van and the help you've given me, both financial and mechanical. It's been a 2-year period in my life that I never thought I would have to live. I've never ever not lived in a house. And you know, a lot of people have been asking me that big question, you know, when you get back on the horse, will you stay in the van, get a bigger van, and move into the house? Well, I think until Nuremberg 2 has happened and the people behind the last attack and planning the next one are brought to justice, I'm just going to stay in that van with some great solar on the roof, batteries, diesel heater, storable food, the stealth, the folding bed, the split relay charging the leisure battery in the winter. Yeah. From what became an absolutely low budget emergency measure, ended up becoming one of the most amazing solutions anyone's ever found, actually, for surviving what's coming next. I mean, short of actually, if you've done this, then this is the dream. Is you got some land out in the middle of nowhere, and you got some heirloom seeds growing, you got a solar panel project, you got somewhere to crash there, could be a van, trailer, lodge, whatever it is, Yeah. And I hope all of you get through this. I mean, obviously there are some of you who've oh, this is what Prime Minister of Australia Morrison thinks about the survival chances of a certain number of you I can't identify.
Two people who've sadly died taking AstraZeneca, and would you be worried if one of those people, as I understand it, or the family claims wasn't fully informed of the symptoms to look out for?
Well, we're all responsible for our own health. And when it comes to informed consent and giving consent to whatever treatment or procedure you may have or I may have, then I'm ultimately responsible for what people do in their health treatment to me. And there has been the opportunity for people to visit their GP, to have that consultation. The government has provided that and funded that. And the informed consent process provides the decision to the individual. That's the sort of country we live in. People make their own decisions about their own health and their own bodies. That's why we don't have mandatory vaccination.